What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State here with a comic book haul video. Just wanted to start off by showing you guys some stuff I got from a couple of comic shops and also mycomicshop.com, aka Lone Star Comics. Yeah, I picked up a bunch of stuff. Some of them I even showed on Comic Book Fanatics' Facebook page. If you're not a member of that, go on through there and give yourself a hit the join group button if you can, or like. I forgot how I got on there in the first place. It's been such a long time, but yeah. For I got I got a influx of subscribers for my channel. First of all, I just want to say welcome to the channel. I'll try my best not to let you guys down, or if not, hey, I mean, it is what it is. But no, yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and those who are still here, keep on enjoying it. So anyway, without further ado, I just want to show you guys what I got from a couple comic shops. So starting what you see ahead of you is this Action Comics 900, which I totally forgot. It's this was in the 900s, and this is like a Alex Ross cover, and I really like it. I mean, I picked it out of this one comic shop. It was in the variant. It was in this variant box, a variant, like variant issue box, whatever. It's getting that bad right now for comics, in my opinion. It's like now there's like a section for variant comics, which kind of tells you that variant books aren't really selling, you know, as much as some people think they should, And yeah, I found this. I found this in that variant box. Really cool looking cover. I mean, it feels like a regular cover to me. And I totally forgot that Action Comics has their 900 issue. It's actually on a 950, I think, 9 something around there, past that. But saw this and I figured, why not? I had to pick it up. And of course, there's price tags on here still, guys, but I didn't really pay that price. I mean, for the most part, tax was taken off. Picked up this variant issue of Batwoman and Detective Comics, and that is a Adam Hughes cover. Adam Hughes, and I found another one also by Adam Hughes, and I like the Batwoman character a lot. I'm really a fan of the Batwoman character. Hopefully, besides the whole Detective Comics thing that's going on with a new rebirth, I think she should have her own series and have somebody like Adam Hughes do the covers or something like that. So I picked that up. It was $8.60 and $8.58. Yeah, they were kind of pricey, but I was kind of bored today, so I figured I'd pick up a few things like that. Also another pair of Detective Comics. They're supposed to be variants from what I understand. 851, that's a Tony Daniel cover with Nightwing on it, and also 854 on your left side here, which is a J.G. Jones cover. And yeah, written by Greg Rucka. I know Greg Rucka's been getting a lot of flack, this week, or or last few days, whatever. And you know what? He wants to write the character. He wants to write the way the character is supposed to look or whatever. It's kind of one of those big things. He's having a thing with him and Frank Cho, and it's kind of like whatever, I mean, not all our comic creators are saints, So I mean, if you disagree with Greg Rucka, it shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, it might change your opinion of him. Not every comic creator is Mr. Nice Guy or somebody who's supposed to like accept everything. There's going to be issues with creativity issues with with those creators in comic books. So I like Greg Rucka stuff. A little conservative, I guess, when you learn from him as a person, but as a writer, really good writer, especially what he does on Wonder Woman. And as far as the whole Wonder Woman thing, I'm gonna miss Frank Cho drawing the alternate covers of Wonder Woman. So I don't know. I think Rucka is getting bent out of shape over nothing. But like I said, I digress. Another thing I picked up, not by Greg Rucka, but as a Detective Comics 831, and it was just had a cover of Harley and Batman on it. And this one's kind of hard to find for some reason, and it's probably because Harley's face is on it. A lot of the Harley stuff is getting overly popular nowadays, and she's pretty much the most popular character in DC Comics right now, which is so weird, being that, it should be all about the Holy Trinity, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, and I picked that up. So yeah, these are like my Detective Comic issues I picked up. Also, had to pick this up because I'm getting tired of the whole Batman Green Arrow comparison. I decided to pick up the graphic novel for Green Arrow: The Longbow Hunters, and I've heard it's really a really good read. It's a pretty thin book, so I figure it shouldn't take that long to read, and just go right through it. And I like Mike Grell. Mike Grell's a good artist, man. He's probably the guy. Like, people like Mike Grell and Neil Adams are probably the only two artists I can think of that are good for like the Green Arrow character. And they barely do that character, unfortunately. And the reason why I picked this up in the first place was after watching Arrow on the CW, I get tired of seeing them recycle all these Batman characters for Green Arrow, which kind of, I know they're trying to get viewers in there, but if you want to use Batman characters, use Batman. I mean, that's all I gotta say. But I don't know. I just believe that Green Arrow has other characters in his lexicon that's you could probably put on TV. They just won't, and I don't know why. I think maybe they think they're boring. But I just feel like I'm gonna give this a read. I mean, I'm sure I won't find a Batman villain in this one, so why not, right? Also, picked up a handful of Superman issues. I found in the comic shop. A couple of Neil Adams covers, 243, 240. They're not in the greatest condition, but, I was able to talk them down from the price you see on the stickers here. But I figure I'd pick a couple of these up, and I like the Neil Adams covers. I'm a Kurt Swan fan, and he did that run for a while, that guy, Also, I actually like this cover. This cover is actually pretty cool, like this kid punking Superman, which is hilarious. Or even you got this cover here, this two Supermans fighting. First thing it reminded me of was the Superman 3. For those who didn't like Superman 3, I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear me say that, but I liked Superman 3. Superman 4 is the one that sucked. But, yeah, I just had to pick that up. This one was just straight up like seeing this kid punk Superman and the look on Superman's face, he's like, oh my God, so I like it. I mean, like, I like a lot of the Superman covers, honestly, not just Neil Adams stuff, but they all have, like the Superman covers and the Flash covers, they always seem to have this little message, and it's like soap operas, like this cover here, he's like, one failure and you forget all the good I've done. You miserable ingrates. I'm through with you. I mean, he's not always he's not always the Boy Scout, I mean, he's had these covers, man. Like, if I could find some more Superman covers, I'll be glad to show them, because it's always these covers and the Flash covers that get me, They're funny. They're so funny, Like, got this one here. There's another Neil Adams cover, which, like, it wasn't 15. I talked him down a few bucks, but, I was meaning to pick this. I was surprised to see these in the guy's long box at the comic shop I went to. So I figured I'd pick this up and, give it would be a pretty good read for me, I mean, I might find this one, like, in a better condition slabbed, but it actually presents pretty well. I mean, it looks like more like a 5 or a 6, as far as, the grade goes. And I thought, why not, I mean, it's more of like a reader's copy. So, I mean, a lot of the Supermans he had there, I was thinking about picking up more, but they're, like, for example, like this right here. I believe in one of my past videos, I showed off this copy, not this particular copy, but I have one that's slabbed, and I think it's about a 8 or a 9, and yeah, I was and I wanted to read that, and when I saw him in his long box, he had this copy, this same copy, and it's like only $5. So I figured, what, I'm not gonna crack open my CGC slab 8.0 or 9.0 copy of Superman 317. I was just fortunate to find this copy put together, and and if you look at it closer, it's like the definition of a reader's copy. I mean, it's all jacked up, but you know, the point is, I just want to read it, you know. And like I said, I mean, you look at the, you know, these covers, you know. And it's like very, it's always very soap opera-ish like, you know, dramatic. But it looked like it's, you know, to me, I haven't really looked at it yet. Looked like the staples are still together on it, and yeah, looked like a reader's copy basically. It's really just the definition of a reader's copy. It's all crumpled up and jacked up. It was probably in a doctor's office for all I know. But anyway, so I got a few more books here, guys. I want to show you, and we're gonna call it a nice little day. Also, I already read this, but this is the Phil Noto Civil War 2 number 3 variant. And Phil, if you guys don't know much about Phil Noto, you guys should look his stuff up. He's really a good artist, man. You know, very underrated in my opinion because he doesn't get too much love. I mean, the guy's he does a kick-ass job on covers. I mean, if you've seen his Black Widow run from Marvel, he does a great job with that. So I would definitely pick that up. I just wanted to pick this up for the cover. I already have 2 copies of issue 3 for Civil War number 2, but this one's my 3rd one. It's just, you know, just a Phil Noto cover, which I definitely wanted. So also I picked up another issue here. I picked up a DC copy here of Superman Adventures. Is a first appearance of Livewire. Yeah, it was actually for this price. Actually, it says it was listed as 50. But you took a few bucks off it. It's a good condition copy. It's like more like a VG plus. You know, I don't really see too much issue with it at all. You know, yeah, it's a pretty good copy. And any other copy, you know, you can find anywhere else is going to be higher, way higher than this price. It might be like 150 bucks. But it's the first appearance of Livewire. Yeah, she appears in other regular Superman comic books, but yeah, this is the first appearance, so I said, why not? I'm gonna pick this up, you know. I can spare a few bucks. Also, what else did I pick up? This one threw me off, and I'm probably gonna pick this up regularly. But if you guys are familiar with the Sega CD system, and if you guys ever heard of Night Trap, it looks like they made a comic book finally based off the video game and a bunch of horror films. And like 80s and 90s horror films. And Night Trap, if you guys don't know what Night Trap was, if you ever had a Sega CD system, you would know what I'm talking about. Night Trap was a full motion video game, and that sounded redundant, but anyway, it was pretty fun. It had Dana Plato in there. She was a girl from Different Strokes, and she played one of the heroes in there. And it was basically yours operating these traps that are already built inside the house, and they're trying to kill these vampires like through these traps, you know, inside the house. And it was if you never played it, you need to go find yourself a Sega CD system and go find that particular game and anything else on a Sega CD system. And Night Trap was fun. Night Trap, I think that game itself got into some trouble, you know, with the I believe it was like I don't want to say the White House, but it got into like, say, political trouble in a way because people didn't like, they didn't like the kids playing, you know, this horror game, and this game has got like scantily clad women and all sorts of things. And honestly, you look at it in retrospect, it really was like it was barely anything like that. It was, I mean, there was something like that. No nudity really. I mean, it was, you know, someone would be in like in lingerie or whatever, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't like, you know, anything too crazy. I mean, somebody got hit with a drill, but no one really died or anything. I mean, it was really a fun game to play. So if you ever get around to it, I would go online, look up Sega CD. Actually, you could probably look up the entire production of the whole game on YouTube. I'll see if I can find a link. But I saw this at the comic shop, and I had to pick it up. So I'm gonna have to read this. You know, it must be good. I mean, I don't know. I miss full motion video games. You know, like they're making animated video games nowadays, and that's okay. But you know, I would like to see more full motion video games. That's redundant again. And go from there, man, because stuff like that was great. Also, I also picked this up. The Neil Adams Superman vs. Muhammad Ali Deluxe Edition. Hey, look who's in the crowd. Hey, but I had to pick that up because I missed picking up the actual copy of Superman vs. Muhammad Ali. You know, the day after he died. I mean, like the day after Muhammad Ali passed away, because I think the day of the comic was there, and then the day later it was gone. Every copy they had was gone, and I ordered it from I ordered like just a deluxe edition copy from some guy on Amazon, and he took like almost a month. Like I could have showed you guys this like maybe a week or two after he'd passed, you know, but I finally got this in from my comic shop when they had it available, but it was just a deluxe edition. It wasn't the actual copy. Like the actual copy nowadays, you can find that for maybe twice the price now in comic shops because of Muhammad Ali passing away. You know, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest boxers of all time, probably the greatest boxer of all time. But yeah, he passed away a little over a month ago, and yeah, that book is kind of hard to find. And if it is found, you could probably find it for twice the price. You know, maybe even 3 times the price sometimes. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I can't wait to read this. I never read it. I think Neil Adams has this on his site, I think signed or whatever, and he's like charging like an arm and a leg, you know, for it. And I mean, I got nothing against Neil Adams personally. I just don't buy stuff from his site. Nothing personal. I just, you know, his stuff's pretty pricey. So yeah, so I picked this up. I'm looking forward to reading it. Thick little graphic novel. And then my last one, I'm gonna show you, and this one it's a grail of mine, and this is one I've been looking at online and kept deciding whether I should pick it up or not, or should I wait to the San Diego Comic-Con. But I said screw it, why not? So I picked up a CGC copy of The Flash, and this is Flash number 110, and it's the first appearance of Weather Wizard and Wally West, and it's yeah, it's definitely a grail of mine. It's a 5.5. I don't think I'm gonna find anything higher than that. I mean, if I do, maybe a 6 or, you know, maybe a 6.5. But it's kind of hard to find. So I had to pick it up. You know, I'm a big fan of the Flash. So anything Flash related, I'm most likely gonna pick up. The fastest man alive, and yeah, you know, it presents well. You know, it's an old CGC slab, and you know, got a couple nicks and pieces, you know, like a piece right there is kind of hanging off there, but it's not too bad. But yeah, honestly, I mean, you look at this thing and it presents very well, and I'm stoked to own it. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Yeah, if I don't post anything between now and the next couple days, it's probably because I'm getting ready to go to San Diego Comic-Con. Looking forward to that. Real stoked to go there and pick up some stuff. So good chances are that I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming through. I might even vlog a little bit down there just to give you guys an idea of the crowd. You know, maybe I'll go live one video, you know, just for the hell of it. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm stoked. I mean, I'm going, you know, me and my buddy and my brother, we're heading down there Wednesday morning, and you know, we should get there right before they open the doors. So, you know, looking forward to that. And I'll get back to you if I don't get another video in. Other than that, it's been great, guys. And we'll talk to you guys later. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. You know, I'm glad to have you guys here. I'll try to throw some more stuff up as soon as possible. And also, yeah, if you guys have anything else you guys picked up over the weekend, give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Or tell me what you think about the comics I picked up, you know? And yeah, feel free to share this, and yeah. And if you know any friends who want to watch more Comic Haul videos, recommend them to me, and subscribe here. Alright guys, I'm going to go get something to eat, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.